Hi, I'm Vince Weston, and this is my final on the first build of the Tom Daniels group build, and I want to thank Dirk Pitt and Chris Cortel, aka Classic Plastic 101, for hosting this. Probably got me to get this out of the stash a little bit sooner than I probably would have, like maybe by years. But it was a great time. I've enjoyed it, and I actually have thoughts on doing another one. I mean, I know you've all seen that I have several other Tom Daniels kits, so I've got one plotted in my head, but we'll get onto that in a little bit. Of course, this is the little van, designed probably around 1968, I think it was originally. And I have, as Chris Cortez calls it for me, is westernized it a little. Just to be truthful, the base I actually already had. I didn't do that this time. That was a base I built, excuse me, a while ago for a Firebird build I did for my Jersey girl, and it was for her Shorebird. But other than that, everything else, well, except that was purchased a long time ago, the surfboard. I just thought the yellow surfboard kind of suited the scene a little bit. This was the addition I made, and I have to thank Rick Zink. I did tell him I was going to use them. He had sent me some containers, and they're great little containers. What I did was I actually cut off the center section, married the two ends together, and I came up with a nice little cooler. And I printed up some decals for the little van and painted it yellow to sort of match. So the little van's got its own cooler to come with, and surfboard, I guess, since that surfboard I had is yellow. Fun little kit, by the way. I did have some trials with a few things beyond stripping it 10 times. Part of my fear was, of course, was attaching the top, which turned out to be tricky, but with the liquid cement and melting it together, it came out pretty well. Closed up the seam pretty nicely. So that was done. Pretty much all the colorations of this are in the, excuse me, it's not rotating. There we go. I got to move it out a little bit. Original colors. I didn't change anything. Of course, you know, as you know, I stripped the wheels and re-chromed them. I guess you could call it that. At least chrome painted them, and also the roll bar on top. Did include the flag. I thought with a dune buggy you really got to have that. Of course, that wire was included. I really liked the engine in this. The Volkswagen engine that was provided is really pretty nice. It was well detailed. I left it mostly chrome and some other paint that I have shown you before, but that was nice. And the interior is pretty sparse and pretty simple. Basically, you have inside the brake, There's a shift up here, and a steering wheel, and there's like 2 gauges. So there wasn't really too much to even show about that. The one thing I do find a little odd, and I just realized it just recently, is the size of the windshield. It is very high, but in probably trying to make this all fit together with a roof and giving enough space and everything, it had to be a bigger windshield. So that's about it. I appreciate you watching. Quick slideshow of a couple of things here, just 3 shots, just so you can get probably a little bit better look. And I want to say thanks for watching, thanks for submitting, thanks for comments. I appreciate all comments, and we'll talk to you later. Oh, by the way, I want to wish everybody a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year, since now it's the new year. Well, take care. Bye.